If you are new to the channel, then subscribe the channel and press the bell icon for further notification. Okay student, welcome you all to this new lecture in intermediate level where you are building concepts for inverse trigonometry for JEE Main and advanced level. So in this lecture we will see some of the graphs of inverse trigonometry function. So we will see some basic graphs, that is sin inverse, cos inverse, tan inverse, cot inverse, sec inverse and cosec inverse. Okay, then let's see this. Okay, let's see some of the graphs of inverse trigonometric functions. So before proceeding graph, so let's understand some of the basic things. Suppose if I have a graph and this is x, y. So what I told about inverse function, how do we draw the graphs of inverse function? We take the image of the graph on the line y equal to x. So it gives me the image of the function. So that's why this line becomes very important to get the idea of a inverse graph of a inverse function. Now this is the line for y equal to inverse x, y equal to x. Then what is the graph for y equal to sin x? Will it be above to this line, or will it go above this line, or will it go below this line? Now you think, because you are comparing sin x, that is inside sin, with a line which is y equal to x. So I told you, if you compare this x with outside the periphery of trigonometry, that is with another variable x, then you always take it as radian. So you see what is the value? This is 1. So this is 1 level. So what is this coordinate? This is 1, 1. So your x coordinate is also 1. Now when sin becomes 1, when this will becomes 1, when this x becomes pi by 2. What is pi by 2? 3.14 by 2. That is 1.57. So at a value which is much larger than 1, it will be this point, pi by 2, 1. So sin x will come here. So your graph will be something of this fashion. So sin x go below to the line y equal to x. So that you have to be careful about. So your sin x, this is y equal to x, this is sin x. Similarly, if you go for tan x, so what is tan x? Again, when tan becomes 1, when x is equal to pi by 4. So if you go pi by 4, 3.14 divided by 4, which is less than 1. So for a value less than 1, tan, it will become 1. This coordinate is pi by 4, 1. Now as this is pi by 4, 1, so your tan x will reach here first before your y. So this is the curve for tan x. So you can see y equal to x line, sin x goes below that line and tan x goes above that line. So you remember these two because these will be required for drawing inverse function. Okay, so let's see first sin inverse x. So what is the domain of sin inverse? Your x mod x should be less than 1. That means x should lie in between 1 and 1. The same one, this one we can write it in this way. If x belongs to this interval, then the mod will be always less than 1. Because it is just fraction. So if you take positive fractions, that will be less than 1. So you can write it in this way, you can write it in this way. And what is your output for that inverse? It is minus pi by 2 to pi by 2. So this is domain range. So first let us draw sin x. Then we will take inverse, that will be sin inverse. So this is y equal to x line, this line. So this is your y equal to x line. So this is your sin x. The black one is the sin x. And then dot dot dot, this is your sin x. So for making inverse, with how much we take from sin x, minus pi by 2 to pi by 2, only this portion. So you take inverse of this portion, you take image of this portion from this black line on this dotted line y equal to x. So you will get this line. You can see the coordinates will just interchange. What is the coordinate here? Pi by 2, 1. So it will be 1, pi by 2 here. 1, pi by 2. So this position, this line will be at 1. Similarly, this is minus pi by 2, minus 1. So it will be minus 1, minus pi by 2. So you see, and you can think of also, if this is the curve, so if you take image, it will be like this. If this is this, then it will be this fashion. So here also you can see it. So easy. So let's start, continue with this one. Now cos x. Now what is the original function of cos x? This is the original function of cos x. So how much we take for cos inverse? From here to here we take the portion to make it 1, 1. You recall your first lecture in inverse trigonometry. Now you take image of this one. Again, what is your x? X should be between minus 1 to 1. So x between minus 1 to 1. For this one, your domain for inverse, and your range is 0 to pi. This is the range of inverse function. You can see the blue line is from 0 to pi only. So what will be the image? You can think of, because it is at this position, will be image at here. This is at 0, 1. So it will be 1, 0. So it will go through this, because this is the way it was this. So if you take image, it will go like this. The image of this point will be this point. So it is going like this, the blue line. So you see what is the coordinate? Pi by 2, 0. So 0, pi by 2. And the last one is pi, minus 1. So it will be minus 1, pi. You can see the blue line is the image of this cos inverse. These graphs are not to remember, but you have to understand the concept, so that in exam if there is any graph is there, you can draw it. No need to exactly remember it, just if you see 1 or 2 times it will be easy, you can easily visualize it. But trigonometric graphs you should be clear with. So 10x, again, what is the graph of 10x from here to here? This is the graph of 10x, and the entire portion we take, because 10x is repeating continuously. We don't take that branches, only this branches is taken for inverse. So we take inverse of this graph along this line y equal to x. So you can see if it is going in, so what will be its y? It's minus pi by 2 to pi by 2. It never reach pi by 2, just below before pi by 2, because it is not equal to pi by 2. So x belongs to R, any R, so it will continue to touch minus pi by 2, but it will not able to touch it here also, because asymptotes, this line, two lines becomes it. Earlier this lines was it is asymptotes in 10x, so inverse they just changes their positions. It was through pi by 2, it is also through pi by 2, but it is parallel to x-axis. You can think the image of this line will be this line, the image of this will be this. So it will be touching minus pi by 2 at infinity, minus infinity. Similarly cot x. Now what is the graph of cot x? This is the graph of cot x. Again we take only this branch. So you take image on this line y equal to x. Again you can see your y is from 0 to pi. So y will vary from 0 to pi. Here y is from minus pi by 2 to pi by 2. You can see y is in between this range. So same here in cot inverse x. What is the range of y? Is from 0 to pi. So you can see your blue graph is between 0 to pi. So if you take image of this line, it will be this line. If you take image of this line, it will be of this line. You can see by seeing the points also. So that will be okay. It is at pi by 2, 0 comma pi by 2. So it will be 0 comma pi by 2. It was pi by 2 comma 0. So again you see same for sec inverse x. So for drawing graph of sec x, we have to first draw graph of cos x. So this is the graph of cos x, this pencil line. And on top of that, this is sec x. We have seen the graph of sec x. So which portion we take for sec inverse? We take this portion and this portion. So you take image of this and this portion on this line. So if you take image of this portion, it will be this one. If you take image of this one, it will be this one. So how to draw this one actually? You will locate these points, that's all. So you locate this point, this is actually pi comma minus 1. So it will be minus 1 comma pi. So it is pi by 2 if it is at here, it is 1 point, so minus 1 will be somewhere here. So minus 1 comma pi it will start. And it is going pi by 2 to infinity, minus infinity, so it will be minus infinity to pi by 2. So minus infinity is somewhere here and pi by 2 here, so somewhere here it will go. So that's why it is. So you can give in this way. So this is again 1 comma 0 comma 1, so it will start from 1 comma 0. And where it will go? It is going where? It is going at pi by 2 infinity. X is pi by 2, y is infinity. So it will be infinity, x will be infinity and y will be pi by 2. So you can see, by seeing that coordinate also you can draw these shapes if it is needed to draw in the exam. Otherwise you remember how to draw, that's it. Okay, the next one is cosec inverse x. Again for cosec inverse x, you know this is the x, what is the x should be greater than 1. While for sec also it is same, it was minus infinity to minus 1 and then union 1 to infinity. The same way, the way we have written, it is the meaning this one is same. You can see the mod is always greater than 1 because the absolute value will be more than 1. So again you need to draw first sin x. So I have drawn the sin x, this is with this pencil. On top of that sin x you have cosec x, this is your cosec x, this is your cosec x, this is because this is the inverse. So if you take inverse of fraction it becomes more than 1. We have discussed it, the graph of cosec x in trigonometry. So again which branch we take? This branch and this branch we take for inverse. So if you take this branch, it is already crossed 1, you can see, because it is coming on top of this. So if you take image of this one, it was at which position? Pi by 2 comma 1. Pi by 2 comma 1, so it will start from 1 comma pi by 2. So this is your 1 comma pi by 2. So it is starting from here, it will touch this line and then it will finally go. Where it was going 0 to infinity. So it will go to infinity to 0. Infinity to 0 is somewhere here. Infinity but 0. So it is going there. Same here also. Where is your graph? This is your original graph. You can see this black line. So that is minus pi by 2, minus 1, minus 1, minus pi by 2. So if you do it inverse, so it will be minus pi by 2 minus 1. That is somewhere from here. It will start again. It is going to 0 minus infinity. So it will go minus infinity 0. So you can see these blue lines are this blue line and these two segments. One segment is this one. These two are cosec inverse. If you like the video, then press the like button and please give your valuable comments in the comment section.